Hello everyone, welcome back to a Jet Cards PSA return video. Today we've got 10 cards to show you from the September the 14th submission. These cards were out at PSA for a little bit longer than normal, about 2.5 to 3 weeks. The reason behind that was they had a little bit of a delay on the way back. FedEx had to divert them to France before coming to England due to some bad weather. And we also have got a couple of different types of slab in here, so with that being said, PSA have taken a little bit longer to do them. We're going to go through them. We've got 3 different submitters, and we've also got a couple of cards that we have sent off for a personal collection. So starting from the back, we've got a single card that's been sent in by a customer called Toby. He sent in, we flip her over, he sent in a Snorlax. We'll move these out of the way. He sent in a reverse Snorlax from the Legendary Collection. Stunning card. And this got a near mint to mint 8. Which, to be fair, on these reverse foil Legendary Collection cards is really good. You know, they suffer a lot from sort of surface scratching. And, you know, given the set came out in, 2002, edge wear is normally very common. There's a couple of little bits of white edge on the corners, but we pre-graded this a 7 to an 8, so I'm sure he'll be very happy that he's got the 8. So congratulations, Toby. Next card we've got here has been sent in by a customer called Aaron. He sent in the Sylveon alternate art from Evolving Skies. This one here. Stunning card. To be honest, Evolving Skies has got so many beautiful alternate arts. We've got the Sylveon, the Rayquaza, the Umbreon, the Glaceon, quite a few. So this one, we pre-graded a 9 and it got a mint 9. Beautiful card. I think the reason we pre-graded this a 9 and not a 10 was just the centering on the front, right to left, is off. And if we look at the back as well, it's off left to right this side. But other than that, there was no edge wear. Pulled, pack fresh, beautiful card. So I'm sure he's very happy to have got the mint 9. So next we've got a customer called Gavin who sent in 3 cards. Couple of different ones this time. We've got a Pokemon Charizard from base set, and we've also got 2 football cards. Not 100% sure which one we're kicking it off with. Pokemon. So we've got the Charizard base set. Now this, from what I can remember, we pre-graded this an 8. That was solely because I believe there was a couple of little nicks on the corners. Yep, top right and top left, couple of tiny little nicks. And there was also a little bit of something on the holographic on the front. Now this actually got a mint 9, which is amazing. I know that Gavin will be extremely happy with that. Mint 9, we pre-graded it an 8. It's come back better than that. Beautiful card. And, well, to have a mint 9 base set Charizard is something special, especially with the celebration set that's just come out today, with the remake of this card. So this will be hopefully going up in popularity again now. So congratulations, Gavin. Then we've got, I can see from the back, we've got the Reece James. This is a 1 of 1 Superfractor card. It's a Merlin. Top certified signature there as well. So this is a really sought after card. The Reece James Champions League. Beautiful as well. Front and back. Stunning card. Believe we pre-graded this an 8 to a 9, and it's actually achieved a near mint to mint 8. Now, obviously our experience with pre-grading football cards is not to the same caliber as our pre-grading with Pokemon cards, but we were pretty accurate on this one. There was a couple of little just marks really on the edges. You know, from the back it's really hard to tell with the white backgrounds. You can't really see any sort of white edging. The centering is pretty spot on the front. a little bit off maybe at an angle on the back. But anyway, nonetheless, a 1 of 1 PSA 8 Reece James. I'm sure Gavin will be very happy with that. Last but not least, now this is what I was talking about with the varying cases. Now, if you look at this, this is an Obsidian base set card, and they've actually had to put it in a thicker PSA slab just due to the thickness of the card itself. Now, spoken to Gavin already, he's pulled this pack fresh, sent straight to us. We've pre-graded it a 9 to a 10 because it looks absolutely spot on. We couldn't see any issues with it. The card looked immaculate, and it also got the Gem Mint 10, which was obviously what we were going for. Gavin will be extremely happy with that. And yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's only another 2 or 3 of these graded. We do sort of check the pop reports before we make these videos, but this one's a very uncommon PSA graded card right now. So hopefully very, very happy with that. Now, that is all of the customer cards. We've actually sent in 5 personal cards for our collection. 2 of them, the ones that you'll see first, very weird backs. These are Pokemon scratch cards, very, very hard to come by now. 1997 they were made, so they're made by a company called Tommy. And this is a Moltres number 146. Now, finding these unscratched is the hard bit. Finding them unscratched and in mint condition is even harder than that. Now, I anticipated that this would get about a 7. It actually achieved a near mint to mint 8, which I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with. As far as I'm aware, the Moltres, there's only been 3 graded by PSA in existence, 2 9s and this 8 now. So unfortunately we didn't get the 9 because it would have been nice to have had the highest possible grade in existence, but nonetheless we're still happy with an 8. The next one up is a Blastoise, same again, Tommy scratch card, number 9 this time. Very, very hard to come by. I actually picked this up off of a close friend of mine, Raw. Again, we assumed that this would achieve probably a 7, and it actually got the near mint to mint 8 as well, which is great because it then matches the Moltres that we got as well. Again, similarly, I believe there's maybe 4 or 5 of these graded. I'll have to double check, but I think there's only 1 graded higher. There's only 1 9, there's 2 8s now, and I think there's a few 7s and maybe a 6. So we're absolutely chuffed to bits with that. We'd like to get the Venusaur and the Charizard next so we can send those off. The Moltres we found it on eBay and we couldn't resist buying it, to be honest. Next up, something a little bit different. This is a Metazoo Mothman. Some of you may or may not be familiar with Metazoo. It's a new trading card game that's just come out. This is from the first set, Cryptid Nation. I bought this pack fresh off of someone for £200. We figured it would get the 10, but at the same time, I've never seen a Metazoo card graded, nor have I pre-graded one. And luckily for us, it did get the Gem Mint 10. So these have just recently gone up in value as well. So plan to keep hold of this for quite a while. It's quite an interesting looking card. And we're also a massive fan of the way that the red matches the PSA borders. So, you know, that's quite cool. Moving on to last Pokemon cards. So these are from the Evolving Skies set. We've got the Umbreon here, and up next we've got the Rayquaza. This was actually pulled ourselves. The centering on the front, a little bit off right to left, and on the back, pretty spot on actually on the back. But we anticipated a 9 to a 10, and it's achieved the Gem Mint 10. So again, we've got 2 8s, 2 10s now, so we're absolutely chuffed with these. Pulled pack fresh. And last but not least, the Rayquaza, which was the one I was most looking forward to see back. This is probably my favourite card in the last few years at least. I've got a few of these, a couple to send off in the next submission, which, by the way, for anyone who's interested, the next submission is October the 14th, which is next week. So if you haven't already sent in your cards, please get them sent in to us ASAP. You don't want to miss the deadline if you're planning to get a PSA sub sent off. So lastly, the centering was pretty spot on. It was pulled pack fresh. We were certain it was going to get the 10, and it did. It achieved the Gem Mint 10. So again, absolutely chuffed. We've got 3 10s, 2 8s, and we've also got a lot of really high grades for some of the customer sent off cards. So overall, all of these cards, customers will be sent off today. We're going to work on doing that straight after this video. We'll contact every single person to see whether they want to find out about their grades. And again, as I say, if you want to send off next, it's the 14th, or if you miss the 14th, we've got a send off on October the 28th as well. We'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.